whatever. But Japanese is very popular language, and since section head Dr. Kim is sabbatical at the time, and there are 4 GAs for teaching there, and so 300 levels and times 40, so 120 students take the courses. So it's quite popular still. But some of them drop the classes before the midterm because they are really interested in animation and cartoons, and they didn't notice how in Japanese, hard for studying. So they gave up, practice hiragana and katakana. Any questions? Yes?
What things have you studied or tried to go abroad in your university days or first grade? What things do you try or study?
Me or?
You.
At the grad school?
Yeah.
I was in department linguistics and I studied applied linguistics. Applied linguistics, do you know? How language are learned, how language are used in society. How people communicate by language. That's my field of study.
Did he answer your question? Yeah. Okay.
Anything else?
All right. Other questions? Yeah.
Probably you establish yourself as a Japanese student or probably a foreigner in the grad school in America. But what are any discriminations you felt like as a foreigner? Because that's one of the concerns I have. Because I got a plan to go to Australia as a postgraduate. So.
I didn't feel any discrimination while I was in the US. Rather, well, during classes, when the professor explained something, and then he always asked me, what about Japanese kids? What about in Japan? So I found that Japanese people, including me, do not know anything about Japanese culture and Japanese society. So when I was in Japan, I noticed I didn't know anything about Japan. So if you go to other countries, you have to know about Japanese culture and Japanese society.
But no discrimination.
Not really, no.
Other questions? Right. I have another one. If you could do it all over again, this time what would you do different? Through the application process, through being a student, through all of it, is there anything you would do different that might help these guys if they're going to study abroad?
Different from what?
Well, from everything that you did. Is there anything you would have done different? Something where you felt like, I made a mistake?
Visa.
Okay.
If you plan to go other countries, you have to apply for visa, well, like F1 or F2, no, F1 mostly, student visa. But you have to apply for that 3 months before you go abroad. And I didn't notice that, and I contacted Embassy of the United States, and they told me it's too late. And I thought, oh, what should I do? Then I noticed that in 2008, I worked for as an interpreter for the Embassy of the United States. So I asked some of my colleagues when I was there and asked them to have a special interview with a diplomat. And fortunately, I got the visa earlier than before.
So apply early.
Yes, apply early.
Did you have a degree before you applied, or did you, during your bachelor degree, before you finished your bachelor degree, did you already apply, or did you have to finish your bachelor degree before you could apply?
My case is a little bit different. I graduated from OUC in 2008, and I graduated from graduate school in Japan in 2009. So during my grad school, I applied for American graduate school. But usually they work on applying for the graduate school 1.5 years before they go to study abroad.
So apply early.
Apply early.
Yeah.
You can apply, so you can apply even before you have your graduate, if you have your bachelor, or you have to have your bachelor and then you apply and have to wait for 1.5 years.
As long as you have like documentation that those students going to finish bachelor or master's degree in on March, whatever.